What is good in the hood, everybody? Welcome to the Smoke Pit, episode 133. Every time this thing gets higher, it gets more amazing that we're continuing to doing it. But I am on a solo dolo mission tonight. Shout out to the homie Mac, aka your boy. We send our best wishes to you, my guy. My guy caught COVID, so he won't be here tonight. And we wish him nothing but a speedy recovery, my guy. My aim is to be as boring as possible tonight. I know that it hurts when you laugh, so I am going to be absolutely, positively boring because I care, because I love you, my guy, and I don't want you to laugh too hard. So I'm gonna be really boring tonight, if you don't mind. We'll probably have to vault this one because it'll probably be that boring. But thank you. We already got some Pitmasters tuning in to the show tonight. Shout out to EJ, shout out to Tay, shout out to Brian, everybody in the comments. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got a good show for you guys tonight. We I really wanted to do this one with Mac because we have a foodie one going on tonight. One got to go in our house meeting. We got a good Who's Man's for you tonight. We got a bracket update. Oh, I wish you were here for this one. I really wish you were here for this one because we called it, ladies and gentlemen. We called it. They did not disappoint us, which gives us a horrible outlook on the election season this year. And if you guys are ready, I am ready. And in the words of my homie, Mac, aka your boy, episode 33 of the Smoke Pit starts right now. Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit. What is up, everybody? Once again, welcome back to the Smoke Pit on the DFPN. I am your homie, Black. I put the magnificent on there. I didn't really mean to do that. I'm playing around. But welcome, everybody, to the episode. We're going to have a good show for you guys. Before we jump into the show, shout out to our sponsor, Cons Custom Creations. Here is the IG. Go follow her. IG_Cons Custom Creations on IG. On Facebook, hit her up at Cons Custom Creations on her Facebook page. Always a splendid time with her. Guys, listen, do me a favor. Keep this woman as busy as possible. All right. I feel like you guys aren't doing it enough. Keep her in here like it's I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say keep her in here like it's a sweat factory, but I don't want to get canceled. Just keep her busy, please, so she's not looking at me. Okay, cool. But shout out to them. And you guys are already in the comments. Listen, normally I would say give me to a certain amount of views and I will do some outlandish stuff. But look, listen, it is 2024. I am over the 40-year-old hump. Okay. I can't be doing this to my body no more, you guys. I can't. I just can't. My body can't do the weird stuff no more. I feel like you guys are partially responsible for my gallbladder being taken out of me. All the weird stuff that I just came up with, these weird concoctions that you guys found on this crazy page. I'm not doing this no more. We need to nominate someone. And if I'm going to nominate anyone, it is going to be you, AD. Just because you're in the comments and I saw your name. So we're going to nominate you. just by default. All in favor, say aye in the chat. Thank you, and thanks for coming out. God bless you. But shout out to you guys. Let's jump right into the show. We have one heck of a house meeting on deck tonight. So get your thinking caps on. Make sure your stomachs aren't really rolling with this, because I don't want y'all making terrible decisions. But let's jump right into this house meeting on the deck.
I think we need to have a house meeting, y'all.
Our first house meeting comes courtesy of none other than management. Management had it on their mind this week, and they just started asking silly questions. And what do you know? You ask silly questions, you're bound to get silly answers. So we have a house meeting on deck for y'all tonight. And here it is. Let me bring this up. One's got to go. And your choices for this evening, ladies and gentlemen: barbecue, soul food, Italian, and Mexican. I don't know who came up with this. This is absolutely diabolical. I don't know why you would want to get rid of any of these. But in smoke pit fashion, exactly, Tay, booze and cheers. Booze and cheers. I couldn't vote either. Well, yes, I did. I made a rash decision, but we're on the show tonight. So, in true smoke pit fashion, what we're going to do is we're going to go process of elimination one by one. All right. And we're going to say what we're going to keep. I'll start. You guys can follow along. So, what I'm going to keep right off the bat is going to be barbecue. My melanin will not allow me to get rid of it. It is the source of happiness. It is the source of family camaraderie. Barbecue is generations of people have learned the craft. I feel like as a rite of passage, you learn it, you teach it, you get good at it, and you pass it along. And he who barbecues gets the most. You know why? Because we taste test everything. So I am going to keep barbecue. And I see some comments already right now that's just it's wild. So everybody's saying Italian. People are gonna keep Italian. Shout out to Jen. She's gonna keep Italian. I have thoughts on this. Italian and Mexican are my go-tos. Man, this is a hard one, man. It's really hard. Choice number 2. I'm going to keep this with a caveat, a very special caveat. I'm going to keep Mexican on the account that is from California or Arizona. I'll whatever. I'll keep Arizona too. But West Coast. It has to be from the West Coast. Because let me tell you something. Anything outside that area, it's not Mexican food. I'm sorry to kick it to you, but unless you learn from there and you migrate it, your shit ain't Mexican. Not one bit. It don't hit. It does not hit at all. It is not fire. Texas, you do not know how to make Mexican food at all. That Tex-Mex shit ain't it. The queso, I can kind of rock with. Everything else, nah. Stop trying, bro. I don't know where y'all learned that from, but damn sure wasn't Mexico. That's why Texas was its own country at one point. I feel like it was all for the food. I feel like when Texas was, hell no, Taco Bell ain't Mexican. Tay, hell no. But I feel like Texas as a state was all the fucked up makers of Mexican food. I feel like that. Don't cancel me, guys, please. But that's how I feel. All the people that said we're gonna make our own food, they was like, all right, get y'all ass over there. Stay there. Don't go nowhere else. Y'all your own country. You ain't even Mexico no more. Go to America. America was like, I guess it's good. We're gonna have to fight over it. I guess. Then they called it Tex-Mex. But everywhere else, that's like West Coast, that's Mexican. And by default, if your restaurant is high quality on the outside, like if it looks like it's a nice establishment, chances are your Mexican food is trash, bro. Trash. It is a high probability. Give me the grungiest of the grungy. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like the shit has been held up by like tinfoil. You know what I'm saying? But they got a kitchen in it. And them motherfuckers is in there doing God's work with that Mexican food. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. The grungier, the better. Like, I need that. That's the Mexican I'm talking about. If we get that, I'm keeping Mexican. Look, they know I'm not lying. If it looks like a trap house, the food is good. I'm not. Man, let me tell you. Some of the best Mexican food I've ever had. They used the Hurricane Katrina shit to hold the whole fucking restaurant up, bro. Not lying. I'm not lying. They had the tarp on the shit. The drive-through was like a window that they had to push up. But I'd be damn. That carne asada burrito didn't hit. That shit slapped. The sauces were good. That's another thing too. I can go on a whole show about Mexican food and why Cali has, specifically San Diego. Because there's a difference too. Specifically San Diego. And I need it in the hood, like Spring Valley. I need that shit. But that's why I'm keeping Mexican. If a Mexican restaurant has Bertos on the end of it, try that shit. Not all of them are great, but they're going to be better than anything you ever had. That shit ends in Berto, Humberto, Gilberto, Aliberto. Try that shit, bro. Try it. It's going to slap. Point blank, period. It's gonna slap. So, yes, I'm keeping Mexican. I damn near want to keep Mexican first, but barbecue holds a place in my heart. It does. It really does. But listen, chat, listen, we got to have this is a house meeting in its own self. Chipotle is not fucking, Chipotle is not Mexican food. It is not. Shit ain't even owned by a Mexican. Shit is owned by a Korean. I don't know why I'm saying that. I shouldn't be saying that. My bad. I'm sorry. Chipotle. Sorry. But I watched Undercover Bosses. I know y'all jigs up. I haven't ate there since. It's like, oh, they pulling the wool over our eyes with this shit. Fresh ingredients, my fucking ass. I'm playing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, we get to the hard choice. Ladies and gentlemen. Italian or soul food. And I know in the group I said Italian, but let me rethink for a minute, because there's an Italian spot here that I didn't think about when I said it. I was just like, I think we might have no, this wasn't even in February. This was posted in March. I still might have had a hint of Black History Month on me. So my melanin was like, don't get rid of that. We was talking about Boys to Men, Mama, soul food. Everybody cooks soul food on Sunday. Like, but we already got the family gathering with barbecue. So do I really need soul food? Like, do I really? Do I? Nah, maybe not. Now let's look at the cons. Let's look at the pros and cons. Without the soul food, you don't get the size for barbecue. We have Italian, like, and this is another one. Like, I feel like the average person hasn't had real Italian. I do. Like, yeah, you got the lasagna on the picture and the shit looks great. It's all cheesy, but bro, a real Italian dish, like the first time I went to Aviano, I was almost like, I'm gonna go AWOL and just live in Italy, bro. I'm not lying. I'm gonna go off grid, bro. I'm gonna live off the land. Bro, they took us to a place called the Spaghetti House. That shit was so bro. It was so good. And they give you the sangria. Like, oh my God. It was delicious. I don't even know what the fuck they were calling it. But they were like, I was like, oh yeah, that sounds good. It sounds delicious. Like, what's in it? Do I really care? No, it smells great. Give me it. I don't even know what I ate. I just know the shit was good. Same thing. There's an Italian place like 20 minutes from my house. Same thing. I walked in there and the dude was talking like the guy from Italy. And I was like, oh my God, this shit about to be a banger. it's about to be a banger. I already know. I don't care what's in it, but I kind of understood him. I was like, oh yeah, let me get that. Real Italian food, like don't give me none of this Olive Garden shit. I don't want it. I don't need it. No, don't want that. Give me fagioli, bro. Give me that shit. We can make a meal out of that. Give me that with some bread and a little bit of mozzarella and a little bit of Parmesan, bro. Listen, real Italian food is like, it's so much life. It's so much life. I must be hungry, bro. I'm talking about food like I'm talking about food like it's like this is a deep conversation for me. But soul food. Here's the thing that's probably gonna keep it for me. I'm probably gonna get rid of Italian. And here's what's gonna carry this. If you've had some smoked turkey necks and some greens, bro, with some cornbread, listen, just enough. And it is, listen, God made that for me. God made that for me. Like just enough with a little bit, like it's a little bit of vinegar, a little hot sauce in it. Like, bro, listen, life, my boy, is what that is. You know what? My decision is made. I love it. I love Italian food. I really do. I love Italian food. But for this experiment and for specifically my melanin and my memories, I got to keep soul food. I love you. I love you, Italian. I do love you. Listen, everybody's putting all these. I can't even put. I'm scared to put these up because I'm hungry. Y'all don't even know. Tortellini with pesto and oh my God, that shit sounds amazing. Baked ziti. But look, Mac know what I'm talking about. When the juice from the greens mixed with yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. My soul says yes. With especially like on Thanksgiving when that green juice hit that turkey. Oh my God. It hits the turkey. I want to take a nap right now just because of the memory. Yes, Lord. So, what's everybody picking? I'm getting rid of Italian. Tay already says she's getting rid of soul food, which I think is blasphemy. Don't lie to yourself, Tay. Come on now. Don't lie to yourself. But y'all making this Italian sound good though. Really. Y'all really making this sound good. So hard. I don't even. Woo! Max said barbecue is off the board. I can't do that. I can't. EJ said Italian, Mexican barbecue. Okay. Meaning he's getting rid of soul food. Brian said that Mario Brothers food. Oh man. But yeah, man, that is the house meeting. That is the house meeting. Now I'm hungry. I almost want to end this show. We ain't even 30 minutes in. I'm like, God, that made me hungry. made me hungry as hell. Oh man. But moving on to this ain't the meat and potatoes yet. We almost there. But moving on, we are ready to talk about them. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have our Who's Manz. Let's talk about them.
Hey, who Manz is this? Oh, Manz is
All right, let's get this one out the way. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this week, our Who's Manz is coming from the realm of hip hop, the music that I love. And, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cornell himself, Nelly, says that his era, hip hop, was the toughest era of hip hop ever. Was it really? Was it really? Was it really, Nelly? Now let's look at the period. Let's look at the period. Let's look at the period of which Nelly came out. I want to say Country Grammar came out in 2000. This is just off the top of my head. In the year 2000. How was that era of music tough for anybody? First thing first, let's look at the time period, 2000. The year 2000. What was going on in the year of 2000? Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 and the 2000s. That's like one of the biggest hits. Everything was a hit. Yes, thank you, Mac. Everything was a hit in 2000. Everything. Why? Because this is when I was a teenager, bro. Like, we were falling for anything. Let's just be honest. We were falling for anything. Like, if you made a beat that was catchy and hot, kind of like today. Like, kids today don't really focus on the lyrics, right? We focus on the beat. We want to party. Like, this is when you came out and you made Country Grammar, right? You are partially responsible, Nelly. You are partially responsible for one of the hottest debates I've ever been in. Like, how the hell is Country Grammar such a fucking hit? Everything was a hit in those years. Yes. The fact that Ride With Me charted, it actually, do you want to go and take a ride with me? Like, who the fuck is singing this? Like, the shit was so ridiculous. Like, and this, picture me. I'm trying to get ready for a football game. This is the song that's playing in a lot. Like, how the fuck am I going to be ready to tackle somebody? Listening to this shit. This was not tough. Your music was not tough to crack. You just had to be different, which is a hell of a lot. Like today is probably the toughest it's ever going to be for the music industry. Because back then, all you had to do, Nelly, was be different. You are the walking, living, breathing example of all you had to do was be different. Why? Because you had Jay-Z dominating the charts with Hard Knock Life, then Rock La Familia. Like, Jay-Z was on one hell of a run, bro. But all you had to do was be different. And Max said the reason he said he never got shine. First of all, that is a lie. That is absolute egregious. I'm going to use a Stephen A. Smith reference tonight. That is egregious. Because all you had to do was be different. That's it. Luda was different. Hit. Chingy, for God's sakes, was hitting. Chingy. What's the other dude? Everybody in the club get... Bro, your music, that period was not tough at all. Everybody in the club get tipsy. Like, this is the Nighttown playlist. Some of the, like, right now, like, if you go back, there's certain songs from my parents' era, right? Like, if you play it now, they probably get embarrassed to hit it like, oh, man, that was my song back then. I don't know why I like that song. That was some of the music back then. That's what that music was. Like, I'm embarrassed to say I rocked in the club with this shit, bro. Batter up. Get the fuck out of here. Nelly, get the fuck out of here. This motherfucker did the Jeffersons on the song and that shit was a hit. He was so popular. Talking about he never got shine. He was so popular. His homeboys, I ain't gonna lie, the St. Lunatics was probably better than Nelly. If we being completely honest. But that's what I'm saying, Jen. That's what I'm saying. That era of music is not tough because everybody was making like music. Everybody was different. Nowadays, especially in hip hop, it's hard to crack because everybody sounds the same. So if you sound like such and such, well, we got 1 million of those. But there was only one Nelly at the time until Boykins. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, that was the motherfucker. The Yin Yang Twins, different. Everybody was different. Everybody sounded different. So all you had, like Lil Jon, when Lil Jon came out, that's all you had to do. Everything was different. So the fact that you had so much different music out there, and you know, you had different coasts. West Coast popped at a time, East Coast popped at a time, the South started popping right around this time, Nelly. You slid on in there with this Hucklebuck bullshit and was like, I'm a hit. Yes, you hit. So it wasn't hard for you to get shine. It really wasn't hard for you to get shine. I don't understand why he's feeling the way he feels. Like, you were so, like, does he realize how popular he was? He was so popular, the motherfucker went and made country music. And it hit. For what fucking reason? Are you making music with Florida Georgia Line, Nelly? What reason? What? And then you made a double album. Hot in Here. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was thankful for that shit. I was thankful for that one, my boy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't hard for you to hit. It really wasn't. Stop this. Stop the madness. Stop the madness, my guy. Stop it. Please stop it. Anybody got I'm gonna give him his respect. Like what Nelly did now, granted, you did that versus, bro. that versus told us a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like that versus was, woo. It was patchy. It was patchy. Luda was burning a hole in him. You know what I'm saying? Like my man had to blame it on the internet outages. Luda was dragging that man, bro. You got dragged by Luda. Now I'm gonna give you your respect. but that, hey, you need to be thankful for that storm, my guy, because you was playing some shit nobody heard of. And you know what I'm saying? Luda had to pretend like he was rocking with it, but low key, you got smoked. He was smoking on that Nelly pack that night, bro. Like, God dog. God dog. It was, ooh, that was a rough landing. That was a rough landing. But I'm gonna give you your shit though. You sold millions of records. You did this in the time, like, I don't think people understand. Like, when I say Jay-Z was a monster, like specifically during this time period, Jay-Z was putting on the show. Like he went on like a 5-album run and was dominating the charts. So to sell what you sold during that time period, like it's impressive, my guy. I got to give you that. But don't say your music was tough. Like that wasn't a tough period. That wasn't a tough period at all. Like if anything, you was in the middle of the party, my guy. You was in the middle of the show. And it was something for everybody. It ain't like that no more. But then it was something for everybody. And you had something that a lot of millions of people liked. Yeah, Country Grammar went 10 times platinum. It did. It went, you sold a lot of records, bro. Like when you have people singing your, and that's the thing, man, you have millions of people singing your songs, wanting to see you in shows. Like you gotta trust, like what you did was powerful. You gotta stand on that shit. You can't be out here with a 10-time platinum album talking about my area of music is tough. When this motherfucker's out here right now, they can't even go gold. Like J. Cole's album, J. Cole is a wonderful MC, bro. Wonderful MC. First week sales didn't even crack 500,000. Kendrick Lamar, one of the best lyricists to ever pick up a pen. First week sales don't even hit 1 million. Y'all was like in that time period, y'all was doing that shit. Y'all was doing 3 times that shit in a week. Today's artists have it a hell of a lot harder. Plus, they gotta worry about streaming, people leaking their shit way more than y'all did. Yeah, we had LimeWire, but these motherfuckers, as soon as you make the song, somebody got it. It's tougher to compete now. That's just a fact. I'll debate anybody on that shit. That's the facts. But your time period, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Stop. Please stop. Cut that monkey shit off. You embarrassing us. I fucks with you though, Nelly. I do. I really fucks with you. But that's our Who's Man's for this week, man. Shout out to Nelly. Bro, I hope you get the respect that you're looking for. I really do. Cause bro, that's wild. That is wild. Plus, you still getting streams today. Like, you probably getting more streams than half these artists today. Cut that out. Cut it out, Nelly. Come on, man. Come on, my guy. Come on, my guy. Stop it. I'll give you your flowers. Country Grammar, banger. The second album, great. Anything after that, Sweatsuit, that's all I know. And that Florida Georgia line shit. that was good. But I'm saying though, like, here's for any artist that says that shit, like, I want y'all to start doing more verses. That's gonna tell us what artist you are. Like, if you out here really saying something like that, you know what I feel like you should do? I feel like you should go in the verses, not just any verses. I feel like y'all should go in the verses with Lil Wayne. That's gonna tell you everything you need to know. Or Busta Rhymes. It's gonna tell you a lot. Cause them motherfuckers got busy. If you don't feel like that should be the bar. That should be the bar. You feel like you did all this great work? All right, that's cool. Hop in the verses. Like, that's the bar. Can my catalog that I have beat Lil Wayne or Busta Rhymes? If the answer is no, keep your mouth shut, bro. Keep your mouth shut. Because that list is very short. If you feel like you can beat Lil Wayne or Busta Rhymes in a verses, have at it. Talk as much as you need to talk. But until then, don't come out saying that. Because they got busy. They weren't worried about the era. They got busy. And they did work. But shout out to you, man. Much respect. Much respect to you, my friend. All right. Let's us move on from the Who's Man's. Because, man, listen. We have something that we need to talk about. Actually, we're going to stay here. We're going to stay on the Who's Man's. We're going to stay on the Who's Man's. We got another one. We had a double. I forgot. My bad. I forgot. But let's stick to the topic. Ladies and gentlemen, spring's here. We are in the midst of your children going to knocking on doors, but one school in particular had a better idea. They invited people in. Yeah, we got a double. Tonight's a double. Ladies and gentlemen, there's an Oklahoma school under investigation after a viral video. I could not find this video either. A viral video shows students licking peanut butter off of other participants' toes. Yo, during a school-sanctioned fundraiser. First of all, y'all nasty. Y'all nasty. All right, per the NY Post, per the New York Post, Deer Creek High School had a fundraiser held inside the institution's gym. At least 4 teens laid on their stomachs as they vigorously ate peanut butter off another participant's bare feet. It is unclear if the other party adorning the peanut butter were students or adults. First and foremost, get them out of here. Get them out of here. Shut the school down. Burn it to the ground. If we have to question, are the teachers in on this? Burn the school, bro. Transfer your kids vigorously. Nasty. Grody. That's my word, by the way. Grody. It means it's so gross. Like, grody is like the highest level of gross. Grody pants is what I call it. Fucking disgusting. You guys are gross. The incident occurred on Thursday, March 7th. I'm sorry, this is Thursday, February 28th. At the Clash of the Classes assembly. So this was multiple classes. According to the Deer Creek School District, the event was one of several during the week designed to raise money for a local coffee shop that hires people with special needs. The toe-sucking tournament. They had a bracket, y'all. The toe-sucking tournament was an event that students paid to attend. Teenagers grades 9th through 12th. Why? Oklahoma, y'all wild. Y'all are wild. They, first of all, no. You got to get all that peanut butter. All the peanut butter. Get it all off. And then y'all had to pay to play. What? Not only are you doing this shit, you paid. What's the entry? I want to know what the entry fee was. Gee, Willikers, Batman. There was a tournament. So, don't know if it was double or single elimination. But I'm guessing if you really wanted max participation, if you really wanted to get the point across that they needed to, help the cause a little bit, I'd say double. Why not? The more vigor, the better. You know? Brian says, your kid comes home with a certificate said they won a footlicking tournament. Parent, tournament. You did it more than once. Yes. What was your number? What was your rank? Like, how did they determine the seeding? Because obviously this has happened before. We have the reigning, defending champion of foot sucking in the blue corner. Tamika the Tongue Twister Turner. And the crowd goes wild. No. No. This is a cost-cutting measure, Jen. They're not using GIF. No. This is school, remember? School. They fed us the crappy pizza that actually tastes good. Oh no, this is Kroger brand peanut butter. This is probably commodity peanut butter. Let's be honest. And it just hits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that great value. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that gets the stuff that gets stuck to the roof of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? The shit the dogs won't even eat, but you put it in a mouse trap. That's what they had them licking off each other's feet. This is terrible. This is terrible, bro. This is horrible. Please, Oklahoma, invest. Like, why? What is the results? I want to know the results of this investigation. It shouldn't have been long. If there's video, it should not have been long. This should have been open and shut. So I want to know the results. If y'all take more than a week to get the results of this investigation, the whole state of Oklahoma needs to just be reevaluated and reassigned. Because this is terrible. This is horrible. God. You send your kid to school to get an education, pray they don't get bullied. Lo and behold, they get swindled into being a toe sucker. That's filthy work. That's filthy work. I mean, it does sound like Texas activity, AD. It does. It absolutely does. Let me look this up. Let me see where Deer Creek County is. Because if it's anywhere close to Texas, woo, child, where you at on the maps? Come here. Zoom out. Oh yeah, it's close. This shit's about 3 hours away from here, from where I'm at. Terrible. It's about 3 hours away from my house. That is terrible. Yep, that's Texas behavior. Somebody moved there. He said 6.5 for poor use of peanut brittle. Yes, terrible. Absolutely horrible. But that is the second Who's Man. I'll keep that short and sweet because I don't want y'all to get sick. We'll keep that one short and sweet. But that is the second. Hell no, I'm not hosting one. What? What? No, absolutely not. No. That is R. Kelly behavior, sir. And I shall not partake. No way. Count me out. You got to count me out. You got to count me out. No, thank you. No, thank you. And no fucking thank you. But let's get to an update we got on the brackets, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the. If you've been following in the group, you know trickery is afoot. It's already in the air. They've already put the bad vibes in the air. So here we go. This week we have Teen Titans going up against Samurai Jack. And though I love Samurai Jack, it got washed. 70% of the vote went to Teen Titans. Kind of expected this one. Teen Titans will be moving on till next week. I voted for Samurai Jack because I love Samurai Jack. Out of the two, I love Samurai Jack. And I didn't want to see it go down without me voting for it. I knew it was going to go down eventually. But thus, we're here. Adventure Time going up against Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids. 87% of the vote. 87% of the vote went to Adventure Time. It will be moving on. If he dies, he dies. And Jesus, Foster's Home, y'all died terribly. So did Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy going up against Justice League Unlimited. 81% of the vote went to Justice League Unlimited. And it is moving on to our Big 8 round. And here we go. Here's the trickery. All right. This one was a little too close for my comfort. I was expecting Scooby-Doo to get washed, and it held its own for a minute. So much so that I was like, I was about to riot. We was about to shut this group down in a minute. Scooby-Doo, 37% of the vote. Star Wars Clone Wars. It's moving on to the Big 8 with 63% of the vote. But the one I want to talk about, let me find this shit because y'all got me fucked up. Hold on. Y'all got me all the way fucked up out here. All the way fucked up. Where are you? Dexter's Laboratory beat Regular Show. Great. Great. Young Justice beat We Bear Bears. Great. Powerpuff Girls beat Johnny Test. Great. Awesome. Amazing. Wonderful. But the one I want to talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen, which we talked about this last week. We talked about this last week, and I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. We called it. I feel like a prophet at this point because what I said was going to happen, it happened. It definitely happened. Let me share the screen. Why on God's green earth does Teen Titans Go beat the amazing world of Gumball, ladies and gentlemen? 55% to 45%. Like if it was 51-49, I wouldn't be as mad. I'd actually be mad, but 55 to 45, there are some disrespectful members in this group, like highly disrespectful members in this group. The Amazing World of Gumball is such an underrated show. It is a great show. Teen Titans Go ain't even the main Teen Titans. Let me calm down. Ain't even the best version of Teen Titans. This is a tragedy. A tragedy, ladies and gentlemen. And here's what's going to happen. Teen Titans Go is going to get washed next week. It is. It is going to get washed. And me and Mac will be sitting here next week. God willing, my boy heals up. Bro, I swear to God. If Teen Titans Go beats Justice League, this will be the end of the bracket. It will be the end of the bracket. I will petition management to strike this entire bracket from existence. Get rid of it. But my prediction is it's gonna get washed next week. It will get washed. And for that reason, it should not have won. Like, do y'all ever think, like, let's make this shit interesting? Well, yeah, I guess you do, because you fucking eliminated Gumball for Teen Titans Go. I guess that's interesting, but that's as best as it's gonna get, because it's about to get destroyed next week. Like, let the guy that should have went on go on. Y'all fucking know. You know, in your heart of hearts, you know the Amazing World of Gumball is a better show than Teen Titans Go. You know this. Like, lying to me, I get. But lying to yourself is mad disrespectful, bro. It's mad disrespectful. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. I am hurt. Like, if Gumball went up against Justice League, I know it's gonna lose. It's supposed to. But don't do me the injustice of putting Teen Titans Go up against it. That's disrespectful. That's highly disrespectful. Because we all know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be quiet from this point on when it comes to the bracket, because I know it's gonna happen. But God forbid Teen Titans Go. If Teen Titans Go beats the Justice League, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. People are ill-informed. That's the only explanation. You guys are ill-informed. Yes, Gumball it's one of the most original comedy pieces Cartoon Network put out. And it was hilarious. Like, I think Gumball, like, realistically, Gumball had a better chance to beat Justice League than Teen Titans Go does. But who am I? I'm a middle-aged man at this point. My opinion doesn't really matter that much. Speaking of which, while we're here, rest in peace to Akira Toriyama. The news came out that he passed last night. So make sure this is a space to where I do say rest in peace to you, my brother. Thank you for making these 3 to 3:30 trips from school to my house adventurous, because I was definitely trying to get home to see what Cell was doing, to see what Majin Buu was doing, to see if my boy was going Super Saiyan 2 on him. Like, those were exciting times for me, bro. Thank you. So I want to make sure I put that out in the universe. I appreciate your work. Thank you so much. But as far as this bracket goes, God help you all if Justice League loses to Teen Titans Go. Make the right decision, please. Don't troll us. Make the right decision for yourself, for your fellow pitmaster, for the DFPN. Please and thank you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go back into our regularly scheduled programming for some final shots and thoughts.
And now we return you to our regular scheduled program in progress.
Oh, that's such a nice tune. Oh, such a nice one. I love that one. Well, first things first, I want to shout out everyone that tuned in tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in and making this show so much fun. You guys are amazing. Couldn't have done this without you. Couldn't have done it without you. I promise you. You guys gave me life tonight. I love it. I love it. It's such a pleasure interacting with everyone. As far as the network goes, make sure that you guys tap in every single Friday. We have the Queens of Nerdom that are doing their Fallen Star Fridays. The story is getting better, you guys, and we're gonna go back into this thing tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. So make sure you guys tap in to Fallen Star Fridays. This episode will be available on Monday, and I hope you guys enjoyed it because I had a ball. I really do hope you enjoyed yourselves tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in so much. But make sure you guys tap into that. We should be having No Gimmicks coming back. I did an interview. I'm pulling double duty today. I did an interview earlier. That interview will be out next week. Very good interview with Demo Diamond from MPX. I will be there next weekend. So shout out to MPX and their event Destiny. We will be putting out more episodes. I'm getting ready to ramp up No Gimmicks because WrestleMania season is upon us. So make sure we have coverage for that right before I get ready to head out to the East Coast and kick it with everybody there. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the love. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 133 of Les Smoke Pits. Until next time, for my homie, Mac, aka your boy, get well soon, my guy. Until next time, you guys have love, make sex, peace. Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit. It's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.